You can revenge trade, you can boredom trade, you can tilt trade, you can take too many trades, or
Reach it.
you can stick to what you know works, what you've seen glimpses of, the profitable version of you that you've seen in action from time to time, and choose discipline, and choose system, and choose focus. And if you're trading with me today, that's what I expect of you. I expect you to stay focused and trade smart and trade safe. So now that expectations are set, let's get to the money.
Let's do it. I'm going to do my push-ups.
Let's get to the money, baby. Let's get to it. Good morning. Bless you, bro. First time here. My brother recommended you. Hey, welcome, bro. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the live stream, baby. You're gonna learn a whole lot about trading and DoD.
All right, let's do this. Counts at 900, just under. We'll see if we can get it to double today. Once we get the account to 1500, we can start trading 2 micros instead of 1. At least on the entry. Whew, that was good.
All right, guys. Let's see what they give us today. We caught one winner yesterday. I'd like to catch another winner today. I would be honored to catch another winner. I got my Apex Trader Funding mug in hand. Those fellas sent me a nice big old Yeti. Speaking of the double jeans here. Oh. Heard you guys killed it in Asia yesterday. I said, Gene didn't tell me about Asia, so I know how it went. Just got destroyed. Gene said he got demolished in Asia, blew all accounts, war tweet, sent it flying. Yep, and the freaking Huskies lost last night. Congratulations, Michigan. I kind of thought they'd win, but I couldn't. I could not go against Mr. Dan Hurley.
Do you see anything you like here, Jada?
Nope. We're so far away from pre-market high. And I maybe like a pre-market low sweep and bounce. I'd potentially be open to that.
Yesterday we made a massive green candle, then the next candle faded. I wonder if it's going to do the same here, but to the upside.
Yep. I'm open to a pre-market low sweep if we move down. Sweep this, go back up, longs, stops below the low. I'm open to trying that. Or if we see a trend entry, then well, that's just automatic.
Got your coffee yet?
What's up?
I said, do you have your coffee yet?
I
Gene
do.
there?
Yep, Gene just brought it. Shout out, Gene.
Nice.
That means pay done is in the house. He's talking sweep. Sounds like ICT. The only thing that ICT is talking about sweeping is the floor with his complicated trading strategies.
Minutes to the 15-minute candle. Just barcoding here. We need to look at news. Whoops, wrong one. Tuesday. Canadian PMI at 8. Nothing else. What's the rest of the week? Minutes tomorrow, FOMC. GDP tomorrow, early. And unemployment on Friday. So Friday's the big news day. Okay.
We got 3 more minutes till 15-minute range is in.
Good.
Order
Yep,
submitted.
VWAP,
I'm entering a
Order
trade,
failed.
maybe,
57.
on the evals with that push down and retrace. So let's see.
Order submitted.
You know what, Gene? It all makes sense. I see why you're trading Asia session now. Single woman from China looking for a friend with whom I can share the daily experience. And Gene's trading Asia every day. I'm on to you. I'm putting some pieces together right now. I'm figuring it out. Why are you blushing? Gene, why are your cheeks all red, bro? Gene's mad at me. He says quit picking on me.
Looking for a move down here to low of day, potentially. Let's see.
Okay, guys, so here's the deal. We have our first 15 minutes range coming to a close in the next 2 minutes. Next minute, excuse me. And I'm going to look for ideally move to pre-market low and sweep and move back up. I'd like to see a bounce there. I don't really see a point where we can look for a reject. Like you could argue that you could look for a 50% retracement for shorts. It lines up with VWAP as well. You just have to have like a 40-point stop on it if you entered around 260 to 270. I don't think it looks horrible, but I also don't think that it looks super great.
15-minute range coming. Here we go.
Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab. All right, guys, 15-minute range is in. We have our low at this blue line here at 188, and we have our high up here at 308. So now what I want to see is a 5-minute candle closure above or below And
Order
or I want to
filled.
potentially see a trend entry if we can get a confirmation candle.
With this price action, I would be tempted to take a small position, light position bounce off of an overnight low, but we'll see.
You got anything on watch, Grizzly Glock? You see anything you like? What you're watching for? We definitely could. We definitely could get a 2-bar. It's looking like we could right here. And that would also be a potential orb strategy entry.
What's up, Jada?
I was asking if you were watching anything.
I want to see what we do below Asia low, pre-market low. Maybe like a retest for if we confirm shorts.
All right.
And I have demand at 24,000 area.
No, that level's had dad strength.
Yeah, should be solid.
That level's had some serious dad strength. Let's pre-market low at 24,130. What's Asia low at?
24,
150?
153. Yeah.
So we just touched it.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't have my orb on.
What do I think?
We're gonna rip some NQ.
I think we're about to rip some MNQ. That's right.
Well, we confirmed the orb, everyone. Be down for orb entry. Push up for shorts, maybe like 200 area.
I like it.
187. I'm gonna keep my stop
technically
above point of control though.
Technically speaking, our orb entry is valid too.
Yep.
Could look for a retest back up to like 190 with stops at maybe put like a 20, 30 point stop on there. You trading this morning, Gene? I'm looking for a retest back up. I'd like to see a retest back up if I'm going to try shorts. If I end up trying, I'm not 100% going to. I may try it with like a 20, 25 point stop. I mean, if you went above the trend setting candle, you typically or technically only have like a very a very tight stop, like a 6 point stop. That's just not enough for or I guess from down here, it'd be like a 12 point stop actually. I had my level wrong. There we go. So 188 to 3, 15 points. You just typically need like 20 points on NASDAQ at least for wiggle room. From what I've seen, you don't want to have your stops too tight. I mean, if you see a trade where you have a 10-point stop, that's fine, but there's just a bigger chance you get stopped out unless you have legit no drawdown on the trade.
Average true range view.
I may try that if we get to like 190 area and just have like a 15-point stop. I'm not opposed to it. And if we lose that trade, we'd start the day red. But on the bright side, if we hit this low and we trend down a pre-market low, that'd be a really nice like $3 trade.
All right, if we push up into the 80s, I'm starting my position on shorts.
Oh, welcome to the club.
Are you in?
No, I was talking about if we got to 90. That I'd try it with like 15, 20 points of risk. Unless we sweep pre-market low first.
Well, we may not get up there, everyone.
See if actually I didn't even realize. I was watching for the 15-minute low. We had our 2-bar literally perfect there. I honestly didn't even. Oh, whoa.
Well, I started my position on shorts. Well, it may just rip up and stop me out instantly, but I'm trying the orb. I got in the 80s. Gonna keep my stop at 235 for right now. I may move it down closer to point of control.
Starting up here on got filled like 195. So I'm gonna keep my stops at like 220. I also tried the shorts up there. I have hard stop at 220. I am trying the orb. We might get a high.
Order submitted.
I don't love that candle right there. It's not great. I'm going to keep my stop at 220, but I don't like this candle at all. This 5-minute here. I don't like that candle at all. I don't like this even a little. $10 points so far. I'm gonna move my stops to like 10. So only 15 points of risk there. I don't like this candle. I want to catch a trend move, but I don't like what I see here. I'll look for re-entry if it would stop me, but my stops are at 210. There we go.
I'm going to move it to.
Come on, push it down. Stops are at 210. So worst case scenario is like 15 points. If you want to trim, it's like 15. I'd like to see below 170 ideally. That'd be 25 points there. From the original risk, that'd be 1-to-1. Right now, you're technically at 1-to-1 when the stops move down, but I'd like to see below 170. Trimming this. Taking a little off in the 160s, everybody.
I'm going to tighten up.
There we go. There we go. Come on, 150s. Make sure you guys have taken some off.
Trimmed at Asia low.
There.
Yes, sir.
Stops are at my entry. This
That's
is a
what we
winning
have to
trade no
do
matter
when
what
we
happens
got,
now.
Yep. Yes, sir.
can only trade one contract.
Pre-market
So-
low, I'll trim again. 24,133
Order
is the next
filled.
trim spot.
Let's go. Almost 40 points.
Hey, do it.
Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let this puppy move.
Make sure you have your hard stops in, everyone, with all the tweets and stuff going on right now.
Yep. My stops are set at 185. Hard stops.
133, I'll trim again. Oh, yeah.
Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Let's go. The sleigh is moving, baby. The horses are running. New low a day. New low a day, everybody. The horses are neighing. Let's go. Yes. That was a nasty entry. 95 down to 40. Let's go. Told y'all if you guys got those Lucid Pro 1-day pass accounts, hopefully some of y'all just made progress on those. I still want to see lower. Stops are set in profit. Now we just let it ride.
I'm going to see it touch out this low and
Let
then
it
drop
ride.
it higher.
See if we can get more. See if we can get more, everybody.
Order submitted.
Where I want to be.
We'll see.
Ride it like a sea biscuit. Yep, move it down. You love to see this. Yes. Come on. I'm taking a few more contracts off down here. Down here at pre-market low, everyone. There
Order
we
filled.
go. Yes. 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 Let's go. Yes. Let's literally go. We're going 24,000, baby. Let's get it. All right, guys. I need all the positive energy right now.
I'm going to stop
Here
out
live.
here.
We got some Lucid accounts to give away. I'm going to see if we can get some Apex accounts to give away. We're going to 24,000. Hold on. We'll do it in a
Order
second.
filled.
If we hit 24,100,
Order
Sub
submitted.
25,100. I'm all out of the trade. Come on. Come on. Come on. Push it down. 95 entry down to 100. Let's go. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go. Mega trade achieved, baby. Let's go. Yo. 100 points. We said we were coming in and banging, and that's exactly what we did, baby. Let's go. And we got accounts to give away too. All right, right now, this second, I got to know how much y'all make with Team Bull this morning. If you took that trade, how much y'all make? Talk to me. I want to see y'all go crazy. How much did you guys make on that trade? 697, 1475, 250, 1400, 670, 1K, 3K, 530, 310. I can't keep up. 1,000, 650, 240, 645, 321, 165, 350. The horses are running, baby. 125, 300. Let's go. Yes, mega trade, baby. 30 minutes in. Let's go. Textbook. Literally textbook. It's exactly what we wanted to see, everyone. Scratch your back.
That is a nasty trade.
Nasty. Nice job, bro. We killed that.
Yeah, we did.
That's the 30-minute workday we've been needing. That is what you like to see.
I'm still in this, but I want to watch one more setup here, this demand. I would love to take this trade all the way down to 24,000 and watch it for a bounce there. That's my game plan here. I did move my stop into profits on my runners. I'm not going to allow it to go back to entry.
That was absolute. Yeah, spicy trade. Yep. New name. Spicy trade. That was a spicy. It was a gene trade. You know what we're going to call that, Gene? We're going to call it a Tres Leches trade. Because that shit's fire. Let's go, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about, baby. Sitting here at work wondering why I chose this career. Well, you got a good family and person to learn from. I'm always going to do my best to help you learn. It's a reminder, I do my best to help you guys. If you guys made money on that trade, if you saw it in action, go get yourself a Lucid or an Apex account and use code JDUN. Let's rinse these prop firms together. Let's rinse these firms, you and I, together. Oh, yeah, we got accounts to give away now. Here's the deal. One of the account giveaways is going to someone who posts their gains. If you want to win an account, make sure to post your gains, tag. And of course, I always read what you guys say, so effort goes a long ways. Jada not only saved my fund, but made me a 700 profit. Let's go, baby. Damn, look at that. Absolute filth. That's going to be a good trade recap. $800, thank you. This is towards my eval. Let's go.
All right, Team Bull, right here's my last price target. I'll be all out of this, 24,022. We get there. Right, here's another short trade setup, everyone, if you haven't caught a trade.
Order
It gets up
canceled.
there, possible short around that 24,100. It's a legit trend setup, but I'm still in this current trade, so it's not something I'm going to help you with.
It actually looks decent. The two
It looks
bar.
good, man.
Yeah, the 2 bar is technically valid there.
Yeah. 24,090s to 24,100 where you take shorts if you try
Yep,
that.
that's exactly what I'd want with the 2 bar. I'd want to see that area, then you'd keep stops above pre-market
Order
low. That's
We're
like
filled.
about to hit my final price
textbook.
target.
Yep.
What you call a 30-minute workday. If we hit this 22, I'm out, everyone. I'm out
Order
of the trade.
submitted.
I'll close it right there. Trade's completely over for me.
Let's go, baby.
Beautiful. All price targets hit on that trade. Now I'm gonna watch this zone here for a possible bounce. I
We
still
run it
like
back
that
up?
fair value gap. I mean the 2 bar fair value gap, whatever you want to call it, 24,100 short.
Do we run it back? Run it back to the upside? I'm not running it back to the upside, but I think it definitely might smack.
If we're gonna bounce, this is where we'll bounce. I'm convinced, but quite a bit of selling pressure here. Nearly a 200-point trade. Proud of my execution on that one.
There's
Oh
24.
my
Order filled.
gosh, what an absolute nuker of a trade. What an absolute nuker of a trade. Absolute heat-seeking missile of a
Order
trading
These are
trade,
submitted.
guys.
evals, by the way,
Wow,
guys.
that was awesome.
Just a single. Five-minute candle coming up. It might be too obvious, but sometimes the obvious ones people stay out of.
Order filled. Okay, I know I got at least one of y'all there. That one was good. I know I got at least one of y'all there. That one was nice. That was real nice. Made 400 on
Let
my
this
live
go
account.
negative.
Let's go.
So it could come back down and try
Let's
to set a new
go,
low.
baby.
We'll see.
Well, Jadon, what you see here you like?
Honestly, bro, I'm probably done for the day.
You made a bag, didn't you? I did as well.
Oh, yeah.
Solid. It's hard to tell which candle you should try shorts on here. Both had high volume. We got a new point of control with the previous.
I just have the only worry I have shorting. I mean, the 2-bar is technically valid here. We just touched in the area in the 40s. I was just mapping that out. You'd have to have stops above 80. Is that we're bouncing off 24,000. But technically speaking, it's a valid short as we moved up there.
I'm going to wait on 24,100. If we get up there, I'll consider shorts. If we push on down here, I'm more than likely we'll just be done for the day. 2 100-point trades this week. That one was nearly 200, so. I'm Team Boy. I don't think I'm going to try this bounce, even if it does confirm. There's too much weakness here. I'd rather wait on a push up for shorts, personally. Just because of that previous 5-minute candle.
I'll be right back. Gene, would you like to come say hello, Mr. Gene? Be nice to Gene. He's sad today. What's up?
Order filled.
Mm.
Oh man. What's up, guys? Just chilling. Just been chilling. Yup.
What? What's Gene's sad. Gene ate all his tres leches. Technically speaking, shorts are valid here. Just be very careful. You don't want to get I'll hit with that demand bounce. Could be nuclear. We also might dive. If you take the shorts, make sure your stops are above like 83. That was awesome, guys. All right, let's have a little mid-morning 45 minutes in open check-in. How are we all doing so far? Let's have honesty hour. Did anyone here fumble the bag? Do we have any bag fumblers? It's okay. This is a safe place. A little FOMO. Well, I always like to speak to both sides because here's the deal. Here's what you can have faith in, and here's why you shouldn't have
Nope,
FOMO.
I'm just watching,
When you
actually.
see a setup like that come, where you get your A+ entry up here, retest that 15-minute low, set the stop and move. Well, guess what? If you miss this up here, it's okay because this is going to come again and again and again. This is a high probability A+ setup. So if you can look at this and say, you know what? I didn't catch it this time. I may have missed my mark this time. I may have fumbled my execution this time. I'm going to catch it next time and the time after that. That's experience then. However, if you sit there with FOMO, if you're sitting there with FOMO right now, frustrated you missed it, thinking about forcing a trade, thinking about trying to short the lows, or when we go up long the highs, that's a recipe for disaster long term. You make no progress doing that. However, you do make progress fighting your emotions and fighting those bad habits and overcoming them. That's how you guys got to think of it. You missed the century up here, that's okay. It's going to come again. The market's not going anywhere. It's a high probability setup for a reason. You miss one trade doesn't mean you're a bad trader. It doesn't mean that you're going to miss every trade for the rest of eternity. It just means you missed one setup. Who cares? Tomorrow's a new day. Maybe we don't see the setup again for a day or a week or a month. It's still going to come again at some point. The market repeats itself over and over. So all that to say, no need to have any FOMO, guys. It only leads to negative outcomes. Jeez Louise, look at that. The 24,000 area was it. The demand area was it. That was nuclear.
No shorts for me yet, Team Bull. I'm watching. $24,000 was it. I just didn't. We had the massive selling candle going into it, and we didn't really get confirmation on the 5 minute coming out of it. So
Let's see here.
I've decided I'm gonna wait on an Asia low retest. I'm not trying shorts here. I don't like how this candle's looking. We get up towards this Asia low, 24,153.
Bro,
What's that?
bro wants another trade.
Oh, one more trade, man.
Bro's hungry.
There's one more trade. If you caught that first trade with us, do not feel the need to take this one unless you just want to if I take another. Oh, it's going to have
Order
higher volume on
submitted.
this. Tough candle to short.
Theo said, I feel pretty tilted at the moment after being wicked out on that big one. I'm going to call it a day and come back refreshed tomorrow. I'm proud of you, bro. That's serious growth. Being able to understand that you're tilted and you're going to make a bad decision. If you have the ability to recognize when you're feeling tilted, when you're not feeling in your A game, and to not dig yourself any further or make any bad decisions, that is a win, guys. That's a huge win. Grizzly. Hey, Grizzly Glock. You here?
What's up, Jaden?
This is the worst time of the year. Would you like to know why?
Taxes.
Duh, don't say the T word. Oh! I just put in my first estimated payment for 2026 too. Put in sent the IRS 100 racks for Q1 of 2026. Tell me that's not painful.
It's not right, man.
It's not right. That's estimated. You got to make, once you guys start making good money trading and in business, you got to pay estimated payments every quarter. That's towards 2026. So the tax bill I'll pay next year. People always say, well, Jay Dunn, why don't you move to Puerto Rico? And it's like, at this point, I like being close to my family. Like, I would rather pay. I mean, I have a good accountant. When you make good money, there's no way to not pay any taxes unless you have a bunch of commercial real estate and you accelerate depreciation. I don't want to own a bunch of commercial real estate, or you can do, some other stuff, but I don't want to go to prison. I'm too pretty for prison. Kidding, partially. I love sending money to other countries. Love it. Love just paying taxes and getting absolutely no benefits and potholes and no health care. It's great.
Order submitted.
These are everything. I agree. Guys, back in the day, we went to war with, what was it, Britain or whatever, England, over a 2 or 3% T-tax. I was just having this conversation with someone. Like, we don't really own anything ever. Like, it's crazy. Even when you own your property outright, you still got to pay property taxes every year. And guess what? You don't pay property taxes, they're going to come seize your property. You get a car, guess what? You're still registering that thing every single year. I understand that there's more opportunity here than a lot of places in the world, but man, it's like we are taxed to death on everything we do. All right, well, I'm moving to Florida. I actually would move to Florida. That's one of the few places I would live. We're moving to Tulum. Yeah, Texas actually has very high property taxes. They have no income tax, but they have very high property taxes. There's literally death taxes. Literally. Just passed my Lucid account. Let's go. I'm glad you made progress in that. We got more and more traders trying out Lucid. You can use code JDUN for 40% off. I think all you guys should have at least one Lucid account in your arsenal. If you guys want to try it out, you can use that link and sign up.
Connection lost.
550K flex funded. It's nice. I like the pros. Yeah, all that to say is I would rather at this point in my life pay more taxes and be close to my family than spend over 6 months a year away from them. You can make more money, you can't make more time for your family if something were to happen. So that's why I don't live in Puerto Rico. Not going to say it's going to be like that forever, but time is very limited. You can't buy more. You can always make more money. You can't make more time. Can't make more time. And that's why a lot of you guys are here trading is you want to earn back your time. You want to make more money, not to just make more money or fill your account, but you want to earn your time back. You want to buy your time back. I respect that. I'd vote for you 2 elections from now. Well, you're going to be voting for the DOD party, the real People's Party. I'm moving out of the country one day, which is a wild concept to tell my 25-year-old self. Yeah, speaking of which, Chris, I needed to get a different thumbnail made. That's why the podcast didn't go up yesterday. But it should be today or tomorrow.
Order
At
submitted.
latest tomorrow. Or maybe I'll wait till Sunday. I haven't decided. Does the DOD party have any tax benefits? Yep. Income tax, goodbye. If I was president, I'd also give credits to people who wanted to have more kids. We need more babies, but a lot of people can't have kids because it's so damn expensive.
Order canceled.
Especially a lot of the younger generation. Like back in the day, you could have one
Order
parent
canceled.
working and one watching the kid, and like you could send a kid to college off one income. And now it's like you have 2 people working full time that like can barely afford to survive. It's like how we're, it's like I think a lot of people deep down want to have kids. I think more people should have kids, especially in younger generation. We need that. The world needs that. It's just very tough, with how affordability is. Which is again why a lot of you guys are here, is to take care of your kids, is to buy back your time, to have more freedom. You see the cars and watches and shit, like that's like cool, whatever, it's fine. But in the end, a lot of you guys aren't here for material. You're here for your time. You're here for your freedom. I think we're going to see a lot of change too in the next like 5-10 years with AI. I mean, you see a lot of the smartest minds, like people that are massive in AI, saying basically like money is going
Connection
to
lost.
be obsolete and AI is going to overtake a majority of human jobs. So we're going to almost have to move to a more, like, eventually here's the deal, is no matter what, one day UBI is going to be a thing. Universal basic income is going to be a thing. The world's going to have to move to a more, how do I say this without triggering some of y'all, like a more like socialistic approach. And I say that as someone who's like, I've benefited massively off being a business owner. I just have, like, I've benefited massively off capitalism. But here's the thing, is that when you have AI taking, 5, 10, 15, 20% of jobs, well, are you just going to let people starve and not be able to have a roof over their head or buy food? You know what happens when that happens in this society or in any society? People go crazy. The only way to combat that is going to be through a more centralized system. Like it or don't like it, that's what's coming. AI is coming. You ever seen iRobot? I don't like it either, Joe. I'm with you. It's just facts. You know, you're already seeing some of the mass layoffs come. You're already seeing it, especially in tech. And people are like, oh, you know, well, robots can't do these basic tasks. Have you seen what companies like Boston, what is it, Boston Dynamics or whatever, is doing? And like even like the joints are getting so complex in these robots. They can move their hands, they can make drinks, they can, you know, cars are becoming self-driving. All of these different things, a lot of these human jobs are going to slowly become more obsolete. It's just what it is. I think there's a world where you'll even have in 5, 10, 15 years, like you could have a robot fixing your toilet. I think that blue collar is going to be one of the last to potentially get replaced. But I mean, if you see how advanced some of these robots are, it's crazy. I spent 12 years learning programming. Now AI can do 85% of all programming. Like for example, you know, if you went to school to code, I can literally get on Claude Code and I can make a website in the next day. I don't need to pay anyone anymore. I'm sure you'll have a robot cutting your grass. You know, they're making robot prosthetics. So when I speak to you about,
is anybody in the
sorry.
trade?
Nope.
I'm gonna try some shorts here, everyone.
I actually like that. What, it stops at like
Yeah.
140 something?
Yeah, we have to have 140, so go light. 144 actually. If you want to wait for a better entry, maybe the teens or 20s, but I'm going light. So I had a massive trade the first one, so if this stops me out, I'll still be nice and green on the day. That's how light I am.
If it stops me out, I blew my account. It's all your fault, Grizzly.
That's basically how it feels.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah. We swept that pre-market low. Is the only reason I'm trying this. See if this is a continuation point. If we break above that 145, I should have waited on the Asia low. So I'm in shorts. Keep ripping down. That's what we wanted. Keep going.
What are you going to trim out? Like the low of that candle, like 40 points?
I'm going to trim in the 70s here. If we get in the 70s, you all can trim here if you would like and move your stop to entry. I'm so light. I'm going to be a little greedy here. Lower. Lower.
I think you trim, set your stops to break even, hold the low day.
See if we get it, man. If we get in the 70s, I will trim. Keep going down.
I had a great day. Over $2,000 between everything. Another day. I wish I would have gotten
On the steak.
Yep, I'm buying the steak and the sushi today.
I tried my best to get a trim off in the 70s. It just didn't happen. Come on, give it to us.
Good hibachi tonight. What restaurant? You're funny.
Messing with me. There we go. Filled me. I trimmed everyone. Stop and move to entry. Wherever you got in the trade, that's your stop. Okay.
Oh my gosh, look at Tesla.
What's it
Tesla's
doing?
Is it 340?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't aware of what it was at. Is it pumping or going down?
It's down. It's been significantly going down.
Nice. I like when it goes down because TSLL, I like selling options on it once it gets under 10. Is anybody in this trade with me? 2 winning trades this morning with you all.
There's a
Anybody?
good chance if we're going to trend, you could get a move down to new low a day.
Yeah,
Potentially.
we could get low a day out of this.
Connection lost.
All the signs are there.
There we go. Keep going. I'm so light, you all have to trim wherever you want to because I'm trying to hold for a bigger move. If I trim again, I'll basically be out of this trade.
No, trim it low a day. We're at 24,000.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to get 24,000. Three winning trades on the week.
Nice trade so far. Low 60s. I see you.
Candles at sweet pre-market lows will confirm this. What's everyone's average on this trade? Just curious to where you got in. I'm gonna keep my stop right above that 100. Everyone, 24,100. A little bit in profits.
There's a chance we trend our way down the low a day. I think there's a world where that happens.
Hopefully it's today in this world.
I swear, every time we catch a winning trade early, bro, it feels like the day moves so slow. Like it's only 10:45 Eastern time.
For real.
But whenever we sit here and wait, it feels like it goes quick. Super weird.
Connection lost.
Trade's over, Team Bull. Hit my entry. Nice trade, though. 2 winning trades. That's why you must have stop loss in.
Stop what?
Stop loss.
Stop who? You use those things?
Only when there's tweets happening.
Order submitted.
Well, that's it from me, Team Bull.
You out of here, bro?
Yeah, hopefully
gonna-
I'll make it back today. Make
it's
sure
gonna
you
wake-
tag me.
It's gonna wick your entry and then go down.
Yeah, no, that's a wild candle up, right? Wild wick up.
You out of here, bro?
Yep, I'm gone. Peace.
Goodbye. Then there was just one. I still got a little bit to
Order
trade.
submitted.
Still got a little bit to hang out. If you guys have any questions. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I still actually don't think shorts look terrible. There's still a chance we move. And downwards dog. Because the stop of the previous trend setting candle on that trade would have been too tight of a stop. Again, like I told you guys this before the trade even happened. I had said, if we take this, and if you take that 15-minute low entry, which we're going to mark out here, and you want to have your stop above that trend setting candle, that's only like,
Order
what, 15
submitted.
points of risk? 10, 15 points? That's just too tight. So I entered at 95. I'm not going to have 9 points of drawdown. That's just too tight. So therefore, I put it up at 220 to have about 25 points of risk. There was no real, it wasn't a candle wick high or low. It just made sense for me because up at like 240 was too much risk. So that's why I picked 220.
Order filled. Order filled.
Any tips on holding trades longer because of fear of losing? Seen a lot of people struggle with that today. You're never going to hold for the whole entire move. Like, you're never going to consistently catch every piece of every move. So I think that's square one to
Connection
accept, and
lost.
square two is to set price targets and follow them. That's why when I set my final price target below 100, I followed that. Sure, did I miss some of this move down? Yes, but did I also capture 100 points in that trade? Yes. So I can walk away with my head held high knowing I
Connection
followed
lost.
my profit targets. That's how I look at risk and managing risk. Let's see what we bounce. See if we bounce at 24,000 again.
Order submitted.
Have any of you guys tried out Lucid since we partnered up with them? Have any of you guys checked out their website, gotten yourself a pro account? The website's pretty clean, huh? A lot of traders have been very happy with what Lucid's been doing. They paid out 100 million their first year, which is crazy, and a 1 year is bananas. I just saw more and more traders trading with them, Jonathan.
Order submitted. Connection lost.
Chris, as soon as I get my first payout with Lucid, I'll load up on accounts with them, and hopefully I can give everyone some feedback. Still rocking with I love Tradeify too. Tradeify is great. I love their select accounts. They're great. Oh, Lucid's way better than my MFF. So is Tradeify. So are all of our partner firms. Interesting. We've been moving down, but we haven't seen much movement in the option premiums on QQQ. I woke up, flexed in the mirror, yelled DOD, and made a bag this morning. Oh, that's great. That's peak right there. My favorite firm is still Apex, though, guys. I got to say, my favorite's still Apex with scalability, and especially now that they have new end-of-day drawdown plans. And I've been paid out the most by them, 50K payout. I'm so excited to get this workout in today.
Order
I gotta be.
filled.
Yeah, FF. I actually like FFF's new updates too. They're doing. I don't know how they're going to sustain that, to be completely honest with you, but it is great. Gene, have you seen FFF's new updates? What? I'm not sure how they're going to sustain it. It's very trader friendly, but it's no buffer or target required for payout, no consistency rule, end of day drawdown, 5 trading days before payout, no activation fee, 1 day pass, and 24-hour payout window with real time dashboard updates. I don't even know how that's.
Order submitted.
That's what they're announcing today. Yeah, their margins are going to be lower. I mean, you got to think like the easier prop firms make their rules. Like oh my gosh, look at those shorts. Holy crap. Oh, Grizzly's punching air. I'm going to text him. I'm going to say, don't look at the market.
Order filled. Connection lost.
I really didn't make that up about FFF. It's true.
Connection lost.
I gotta find. Speaking of which, yeah, I gotta get our March Madness winners.
Who won the championship?
Michigan.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
texting Grizzly. I said, don't look at the market, bro.
Order submitted.
Absolute nuker candle to the downside. Literally just straight up nuke. Thanks, shit. I'm gotta go. Thanks for being here. It's only 9 o'clock. How? Two bar, technically speaking, yeah. It's technically valid. Like 40 with stops above like 60. Technically valid on the two bar. Made the 40% on the trade if I select eval. Let's go. All right, let's pick a winner from today's live. Around the city, I got money to spend. All right, from the post your gains section, we got boom. Daniel Nevarez at JDunn, been on your live streams beginning of the year, bought a few Apex accounts using your code plus 1650 today and 1350 yesterday. Finally passed my first eval. Appreciate you, bro. Last year was a lot of learning. This year, all action pumped. Let's go. You got yourself a Lucid account now, too. Got yourself a Lucid. A Lucid account now, too. Congrats on the 25K Pro eval. Congratulations, my guy. Okay, I appreciate y'all posting your gains. Was fun, yup. And we're below 24,000. Hopefully we can continue down in this range.
Order submitted.
Yep, Team Jesus. That's right. You're gosh dang right. Gina, want to come up, hop on quick? I'll be right back, y'all. Show's not over. Mr. Gene.
Yeah. Hello. What's up, guys? Everybody tag Grizzly in the chat and tell him don't look at the market. Would have been terrible. Okay.
Please, Mr. Jane, give me the signal to buy or suit as hell.
Order canceled.
Wherever, wherever. How do you deal with the feeling of leaving money on the table even when you win? Because that's always going to happen, forever and always. That is going to be a thing. It's not Pokemon. You're not going to catch them all. So the sooner you recognize that and accept it, the better off you'll be. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. There we go. We might get this 24,000 reject. If I were trading, I'd still potentially be watching this to see how we react in this candle with. If we go back above 60,
Order
we likely
canceled.
get some sort of move up. But if we're going to catch a lower high, this is going to be likely the area where it is. We'll see. Pro 50K evals. Gonna run up a payout on Lucid next. It's much easier to buy accounts than Apex. Apex is still my baby, but it's very simple to buy multiple accounts. And of course, I'm using code JDUN. Of course. Select platform, NinjaTrader, Trade of 8. Jeez Louise, look at that. Well, so much for that lower high. So much for that. Look at that wick. That is a scam.
Order canceled.
All right, I got my 5 Lucid Pro accounts. I'm going to start working on them tomorrow. I haven't traded an eval in a hot minute. I'm going to start working on these Lucid Pro accounts tomorrow. You want an eval, Jill? Gym time. Nice call outs today. Yup. That was awesome. Have a nice day at the gym, bro. Have a nice workout, my guy. That video I posted yesterday did very well. People like seeing me lose 40 racks. Apparently.
So I've been on mute, guys. Just noticed, took a phone call, but caught a nice trade here. So, but I'm going to have to sign off. Got other things I need to be doing, and we'll see if we can let this one run.